Hey guys, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. We are back at the base, we have our Nora anointed on, and we are ready to get back to the main quest. Cauldron Gemini is where we're heading. We're gonna try and merge Hephaestus. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I know that. But if there were two of me walking around...
Oh, Beta. I just want to see what this new dialogue is.
Always in a hurry.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
Did he get in a fight?
Well, I tried to...
Oh, the new arm!
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked.
Gotcha.
Turns out it really is.
That's really funny. I'm glad they included that.
I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
Right.
Same here.
The Osram helping out the rebels. Okay. You know what? There's going to be lots of new dialogue, probably because of the arm, so let's just go ahead and get to Gaia now. I got my Earl Grey here, ready to keep me going. And because I am still a little bit of a sick boy. Sorry if my voice is a little bit off. I assume Beta is up here as well, because we couldn't see her earlier. Yeah, she's working on the rigs.
Welcome back.
Oh, she's not here. Okay. Let's check out, oh, it was the Isle Spires one. Yeah, this will be cool. It's a shame that,
modules in.
Which one's the Isle Spires one? There we go. It's a shame it doesn't stay when you talk with Gaia. That'd be really cool. It kind of appears for a couple seconds and then goes away. I'll just give it a second because I do want to see it.
I like this one.
Ah, that is really cool. Can we see the pyramid from here? I don't think so. I think it's off that way. I'm not sure. Let's talk to Gaia.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but
A little
we have
bit.
a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself.
Uh-oh.
It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
What?
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths.
What are we gonna do?
2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating.
Hopefully just a couple
It would reduce
hours.
the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
For 4 hours? I mean, good.
As Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
I was gonna say, give Aaron some credit, but, for a second I was gonna say, why can't they just bring, like, Varl into it? But that's right, you need Elizabeth to operate it, so, in a way, it is a good thing they have Beta. Oh, she's gonna come with us. Hopefully.
I think I'm getting...
Okay, let's go talk to her. Convince her that she is strong and capable and awesome.
Aloy,
Hopefully.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go.
What's she doing?
What if they...
Take her back.
What if they take me back? Alone. In a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
I think this song is called Look Deeper on the soundtrack, and I love it.
Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Ooh.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing.
Oh, God.
I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Shit. Oh my God. Oh. That was Ross's daughter's necklace. Oh my God, the feels upon the feels right now.
You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you.
No, he
wanted
wasn't.
me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like?
No.
It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper.
Look deeper.
And then fight like you can win.
Of course he nodded.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad,
Oh no.
if the Zeniths find us,
No, don't say
I
that.
don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
others to make final preparations for the mission.
That was a lot. Oh my god. I mean, what a beautiful, beautiful scene. Was that the therapy? Are they good now? Oh god. Of course it was Rost that would bring them together like that. Can I talk to her?
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I am. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
New dialogue.
So how goes setting up on the merge?
Guy and I have added a function that will display a holographic interface to visualize the data stream from Hephaestus.
Cool.
It should make expunging its malicious code a little more efficient.
That's great. Whatever we can do to cut down the merge time is going to increase our chance of success. Good work.
I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process. But whenever you're ready, I am too.
Great.
Alva's joined us. Have you two had a chance to talk?
She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have.
Oh, she knows what that's like.
Restrictions I have in my training interface. I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere, it'll take time for farmlands to fully recover. So, I want to help speed things up.
How so?
Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term.
Yeah, Beta's smart. Like, she knows a
I'm
lot.
sure she'll appreciate it. So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus?
No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Erend. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows.
Oh, he for
There was
sure
one
would.
where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was bizarre and violent, but I think Erend would enjoy it.
Yeah, you're right. I bet he would.
I mean, she seems to be a bit... Okay, there's a lot of new... I'm not going to listen to all of it right now, but...
Talk to you later, Beta.
Bye, Aloy.
Oh, I think she likes us now. Oh, gosh. That might have been one of my favorite just dialogues in the game. That was great. Okay. Let's go see Alva really quick. Oh, another... Everyone's got some new dialogue.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for
Oh, because we're
Gemini.
gonna leave,
Are
right?
you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes. I was waiting for this. Okay.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
Okay, two things. I wonder what alcohol the Tenakth have. Two, I need to know what happened to that victory party. I want to see a drunk Varl.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
True.
Ah, it wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Did Aloy just give positive reinforcement to Erend and appreciation?
I should go.
That same here.
This is so
A
good.
date with a cauldron to prepare for.
I hope you guys don't mind that I end up doing so many of these episodes where it's... Oh, quest with Alva. So many of these episodes, it's just, like, conversations. I don't want to miss any of the dialogue. I love these characters. I hope you don't mind.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
Screaming.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what
Effie.
all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
I mean, he can. It's Gaia. Okay. Lots of stuff.
How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Catalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
Is Alva gonna go
I
too?
need it.
Like I said, just in case.
So wait, there's Zoe? Because Varl's coming with us, I think. There's Zoe, Aaron, Catalo. Alva, yeah, there's 4 cauldrons, so...
Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl.
That's great, honestly. Sometimes I'm still kind of shocked that we have Varl here with a focus, and he knows everything now. Like, we got to this point. That is so cool. And I'm still kind of shocked that he's taking it, and like he's joking about the goddess, knowing that she's not real now. I thought he'd have a harder time with that, but maybe the fact that his religion was based in such fact, like concrete fact, with not Beta, Gaia. Maybe that's helping. I don't know.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
Oh yeah,
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while.
that'd be nice.
And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right.
She knows it.
You were right, you know. About keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back. Because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
And that is why we wear the Deathseeker paint.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
Yeah, we deserve that.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It really
It
does.
wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from her ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish.
So much.
Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was heartwarming. All right.
I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
You'll hear about it.
Gosh, I wonder if Gemini is just going to be like waves of machine as we like progress. It won't take 4.5 hours for us, the player, but I wonder if they'll just kind of like skip through it as like defenses happen. I don't know.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable.
She'd be the one to appreciate it, yeah.
Everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
It seems like every companion has like their own quest, which is really cool. I appreciate that.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when
She has a
did it.
beautiful voice.
Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song, and she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
Oh.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotallo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
Oh, I hope
What
not.
kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
The
We'll leave
mocap.
the odds soon enough.
That was hilarious. Okay.
Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Quen homeland, it sounds like they have some pretty serious problems of their own.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so
love her.
much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night.
I mean, that's kind of pretty in its own right. I was gonna say, halfway through that conversation, she has such a nice smile. The fact that they've created character models that made me want to go, she's got a nice smile. Like, oh, crazy.
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive.
The Zeniths, yeah.
And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be
The
among
Protector,
them.
that Quen call him.
Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The Legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the Old Ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
I wonder if we know those names from lore. Let's see what she...
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels.
Ooh.
The Legacy revealed that the Old Ones used it to control flooding.
For irrigation and
Right.
such.
We've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Okay.
Another facility?
No, Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
That's so cool.
So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I'd still love an in-world reason as to how machines get to San Fran. That's so cool, though. Gosh, I want to go to the Quen homeland. That sounds so interesting. DLC?
Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
Bye, Alva. You're amazing.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
I love how ready she is to help. Forbidden Legacy. And yeah, the other diviner, when he said you should stop back at landfall, he implied, I think, that there's going to be some quests there, so definitely going to go back there soon. Let's go find Katalo, and then I think we're good to go. This is Aloy's room. Oh, hello.
All this time, I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself.
She does it a
I'll
lot
try to do better.
to herself. Oh, I'm so glad that she's having this dialogue with herself. The amount that Aloy comments, like, I need to do this, like Elizabeth would. Yeah.
So much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn the lesson.
God, I miss him. That would be a pretty cool prequel game, maybe. I mean, it would be so different, right? No focus. I mean, we're not going to have a focus in Call of the Mountain, I assume, too. But just to play as Rost as he goes into the West?
Set up a camp there as well, I see.
Yeah. Oh, I do know where that one is, actually. I always walk by it when I'm farming Scorchers. That is the, Still Sands. This is off the map down here. Huh, interesting. Sorry, okay.
Aloy, are you...
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that.
Not verbally, you didn't.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
Okay. Short and sweet.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
Erend, especially.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you.
True.
She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that.
Hey, Katalo, I broke your arm.
I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
Okay, I think we have expended all of the available dialogue. That was a lot more than I expected. Thanks so much if you tagged along with me for that. Let's go talk to Gaia.